Well, hello there. I'm Ketonius GG. And what's this? Tundra everywhere. And I'm not super pissed about it. It must mean one thing. One of two things, actually. Could be Canada or Russia, but it's Canada today. We're playing Wilfred Laurier of Canada. We've got a peaceful game, hopefully. We're on Deity difficulty, standard speed, 8 civs 12 city stage, shuffle map with random resources. We have no game modes on and no gameplay changing mods. The usual setup for our current A to Z challenge allows farms to be built on tundra. After civil engineering, they can be built on tundra hills. Yeah, okay. In snow, tundra hills, and snow hills. Okay, so basically just anything snow and tundra. Mines give 2 extra production, lumber mills give 2 extra production, camps give 2 extra food, and farms give 2 extra food. So tundra is actually super, super valuable for us as long as we can improve it. And I apologize on the Air Force's behalf if you can hear their planes flying around right next to my house. So if we can improve tundra, it's super valuable. If we can't, it's still just tundra. It's not like Russia where we automatically get faith and stuff from it. No, we have to be able to improve it. On top of that, strategic resource accumulation is plus 100% at the rate. So basically, we'd get 4 iron per turn instead of 2, 6 coal per turn instead of 3, etc. And then purchasing snow or tundra tiles is half the cost, which is pretty nice. Then we come to this. Cannot declare war on city-states. That's a bit of a limitation, but we weren't planning on it today anyway. Or surprise wars. Again, a bit of a limitation, but not too bad because it comes with this. Surprise wars cannot be declared on us. This is so amazing at the beginning of the game. I don't even have to worry about anybody until they denounce me. And then I have 5 solid turns before they can do anything and actually declare war on me. Then we also get 1 Diplo favor for every 100 tourism per turn, and we get an extra plus 100% diplomatic favor every time we successfully complete an emergency or scored competition. We are going to try to play with lots of Diplo favor, but we'll probably end up selling a lot of it. We'll see how it goes. Then we've got the Mountie. The Mountie is super useful because it's basically a cavalry. It has the same 62 strength, 5 movement, same exact thing as a cavalry. Although you can also still build cavalry as Canada. It's weird that it doesn't just replace it, but it doesn't. You get this thing with conservation, and it can build 2 national parks. And the best part, the cost doesn't increase like a naturalist does. So typically when we play a tourism game, which is probably what we're going to be doing today, we're probably going to be going for a cultural victory. Typically we need a lot of faith so we can buy lots of naturalists and create national parks with those. But today we're going to be able to create them with Mounties. Now, I haven't totally decided if we're going to play religious today or not. Either way, hopefully we'll have a decent faith income, but it won't even matter because we'll have Mounties to build our national parks, which is so fantastic. Then we have an absolutely amazing improvement here, which is the ice hockey rink. It gives us 1 amenity, it gives us 1 culture for each adjacent tundra or snow tile. So basically, if you put it in the right place, you can get 1 amenity and you can get 6 culture on it. And then you get tourism from that culture. And once we get professional sports, we get 2 food and 2 production on it. So we could get 2 food, 2 production, and 6 culture tiles, not to mention whatever the base yield of the tile is, which is pretty sweet. And on top of that, it gets 4 more culture if it's next to a stadium. Turn 1, and we've got lots and lots and lots of tundra. All we can see is tundra. Now, Canada actually does fairly well settling kind of on the edge of tundra rather than in the middle of it to start the game, but it doesn't look like we're going to have that option. We are at the top of the map, so I could kind of look down. The other issue we're having is we don't have fresh water, so I might move around just a wee bit here. I'm not too, overly concerned, but I don't think it would be a bad idea to just see what's down here. I mean, I could settle in place. I'd have access to the wine. I'd have the deer right off the bat. But again, I mean, once this is improved, it'll be a 3-2 tile, which is great, but it's going to be a minute. Kind of want to move a little bit. Okay, so there's some more workable stuff. I might move down here. I think I'm going to see what's going on. Okay, still not seeing any fresh water. Okay, this is not an optimal start here. Oh man, there's nothing. Okay, might just settle on this plains hill. That's an L. Nice. Okay. Okay, maybe we will play religion today. Honestly, these aren't great tiles to work, but it is amazing for a national park later. And it is pretty good for preserves as well. I've got a few options here, but I think my best option is going to be to settle on this incense. Don't worry, I'm going to go settle this tundra later. It's just not quite a priority right now. If I settle on the incense, I get it from turn 1, which is great. I have a luxury. I get a faith from turn 1, which is fantastic. So, just move down and settle. Boom, 3 air score from settling next to Pantanal. Are we going to play religiously? You know what? I think we will. I haven't played religion in a minute, and I generally like to, so that's what we're going to do. Also going to force work this. The culture is great. It really is. but I don't need it just yet. I would rather get my scout out 2 turns sooner. Here we go, our first goody hut, baby. Boom! 40 gold. Okay, that's not great. And I do know there is one right there. I'm just going to let my scout... Oh, I thought somebody grabbed it. I was like, no! Okay, it's just Cardiff. We're good. We're good. 2 power in every harbor building. That's kind of meh. Finally, my scout's done, and we can snag this. Oh, yes. Oh, there's the Ottomans. Well, they're kind of close, but I'm Canada, so I don't even care. There's Code of Laws. Got it pretty quick, which is nice. And I'll put God King in to get my Pantheon going faster. There's Astrology. Got an option for a nice +3 right here. I know putting it here would be 2, 4. That'd be a +5, which is pretty darn good. But I can't chop woods yet. This would be a +5 as well. But again, that might be a preserve later, and I just don't want to have to purchase that many tiles, like 50 gold plus 70, 125. I don't even have enough to do that, and I just want to lock in the price of my holy site right now, and so I shall. Boom, and I'll finish the warrior first. There's Muscat. Oh, didn't get the first meat. And there's Alexander. Hello, sir. Love to sample your hospitality. Okay, he's right there. Where do I go? Settler. I think I want to get my holy site first. If I can get Feed the World, that would help a ton with the housing issues I'm going to have up here. And the AI often rushes that one, so we're going to go holy site. It's Pantheon time, and the free settler's been taken. I've got some options here. The first one that stands out to me is obviously Dance of the Aurora. I could get some insane holy site adjacency all over this tundra. Some other options are Earth Goddess, +1 Faith from Breathtaking Appeal. I'd get Faith all over this area. And then later on, when I've got all of my national parks, that would be really valuable. I'm kind of thinking Dance of the Aurora. Getting +6 holy sites all over, then it won't matter where I put it. I can just kind of slap it wherever. Get Feed the World. I like that idea. And if Feed the World gets taken, then I can just go Work Ethic, and that'll work great too. Ooh, I just got first meat on somebody. Who might that be? Banner Brunei. Nice. Ooh, we are not going to be getting Feed the World today. Somebody's already got 2 profit points per turn, and somebody else has 1. So I need to get the settler. What am I doing? Settler, go. There's Kublai Khan. There's Dido. That's 1 era score that I needed. City-states always manage to do this. They just stand right where you need to... Oh, hey, right where you need to go. Okay, well, now I kind of know what's going on here. That's nice. So right here on this Plains Hill. And yeah, I don't see any reason not to. Okay, I think we're going to get ourselves a shrine so we can get our religion going. We're going to get our religion pretty soon here. So I think we go Exodus. We're going to go Amani, and we're going to pop her into Cardiff first. Right, we've got our great prophet, and unfortunately, Kublai already took a religion, which pisses me off. The first one was choral music, and then Kublai went and took Feed the World. But honestly, though, it might be more optimal to go with Work Ethic in this one, just because we have Dance of the Aurora. As I mentioned, I think Work Ethic makes the most sense here. At some point, I'm going to have to get missionaries and apostles to spread to my cities, and inquisitors to fight off the religions that are inevitably going to get sent to me. This one's just so good. I feel like I always get it, but you know what? I'm going to get it again. We're doing it. Boom. The Stanley Covenant is the true path to salvation. And we'll get Magnus established. We're going to go Magnus, provision. Okay. Now I can build settlers without losing population. Ooh, the sells already. Yeah, okay. Sell both of it. 9 gold. Great. That's fantastic. And settler. There's Basil. Basil. I wonder if he's the first one that got religion. No, unmet player. Oh, he's Eastern Orthodoxy. Okay. So he does have one. There is Gitarja of Indonesia. Exchange information. Okay, so she's clear over there. Where was Basil? I didn't even... Oh, he's right there. Cool. Political philosophy. And I think the easy choice here would be classical republic. 1 housing and 1 amenity in cities with a district. Now, urban planning is fantastic. Colonization. I'm going to put on charismatic leader for now. And then I am getting another builder, actually. I might go Ilkham. Now we want to go toward feudalism as quickly as we can. Oh my gosh. This part of the map is pissing me off. Ah! I can't move my units anywhere. Seriously, this is driving me nuts. Another city-state died. That's unfortunate. But what is fortunate is this city... I can always move Amani in here, actually. -4. If we go into a golden age, we'll be fine. Yeah, we're doing it. Thank you, Dido. That's very kind of you. Alright, said -4. I bet that's a lie. Yeah, minus... Well, no. No, it's saying that it's not happy, and that is a big fat lie. It's actually ecstatic, and it's 2.7. Yes! Here's a city which should give me era score because I'm by the volcano. And there we go. Boom. 2 era score, and this guy will be there next turn for 2 more. Ancestral Hall's done. Okay, that means with this card in and the Ancestral Hall, I'm getting double production towards settlers, and I don't consume population. So now we start settling the Tundra. And we have a governor title. I think we're going to go for Pingala. Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. And might seem like a weird choice, but we're going to pop him in Quebec for now. I honestly think this city has some serious growth potential. What do we want to do? I'm thinking monumentality. We've got decent gold income. We've got decent faith income. I could go Exodus and make it easier to spread my religion, but honestly, I mean, I'm not trying to spread to anybody else. As long as it's just stable over here and I can prevent anybody else from removing it, then I'm fine. So, yeah, I think monumentality is the way to go. Let's do it. I hate it when a city starves itself and you have to force work food tiles. Like, I feel like it should default to work the best available tiles unless you're starving, and then work the highest food tile and keep doing that. Like, take off the worst tile and give it to the best food tile. First World Congress, and there are a lot of trade city states, so I'm gonna guess that's gonna go through. Ooh, and I definitely want culture bombs, please. Boom, I got culture bombs, and trade city states 1. Let's do Diplo victory points, and in 8 turns, when I finish that encampment, I'm going to culture bomb the horses. Okay, I am falling dreadfully far behind in science. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and slap down. Where do I put it there? Yeah, maybe I'll slap it there because I don't crush this really awesome tile. And then it doesn't blow up every 5 seconds. City number 5 in my first Tundra city, baby. We don't need that anymore. What we do want is limes. We're going to start building walls in all of our cities because I do not trust Alexander and his 161. How is he 15 techs ahead of me? I guess I am on turn 96. Man, I've had a slow start. I did not even realize how much time had passed. We're going to go feudalism. Okay, well, the only way to overcome a slow start is to just keep on settling. And the other way is to promote Pingala to connoisseur so that you can get feudalism significantly faster. Ooh, my first Tundra improvement. Are you ready? 1 food, 1 production, 1 science. So 1 food should be 4 production and 1 science. Oh, yeah. This is possibly one of the most satisfying and my favorite things in the game. Buy a tile for 80 gold, immediately improve the luxury, and then you can immediately sell it for more. Just instant profit. It's the best. Here is a random city with absolutely no fresh water whatsoever, but I mean, somebody had to do it. Somebody had to settle all this. And don't you worry, there's all this farmable land since I'm Canada. Boom. So normally this would just give me 2 gold at this point in the game, but because I'm Canada, it gives me 2 food as well on my camps in Tundra. So, well, bam, that's a 3 food, 2 production, 2 gold tile. Oh, it's too good. There it is, feudalism, and that is absolutely huge for us as Canada. We're immediately going to put serfdom in, and now we can start cranking out some builders and really improving the land, especially all this tundra that we've got. And here's city number 7, and yes, I am deliberately spreading them out really far because national parks. National parks. Look at these ridiculous farms in the tundra. Oh, it's glorious. And this is nothing. I'm going to get all of this. Check this out. This city right here, it has 9.8, so it has 10 production, basically. 10 production. And it's about to finish a +5 holy site, which is being doubled because I have the card in. So it's going to be 10 more productions, literally going to double. And same thing here. This one has 15 production. It's about to finish a +7, which will give it 14 more production. A very slow start, but we're gonna get there. Here's city number 8. Oh man, this slow start. Got myself another governor title and finally can get researcher. Oh my goodness gracious. Here's city number 9, which should give me 1 era score. There's the Diplo quarter done, and now we can get consulate. And I'm getting a lot more Diplo favor per turn now. I do think we're going to go cross-cultural dialogue. I think it's really good. I could go for some more gold, but once I get some trade routes up and running, I think we'll be just fine on gold. So let's do it. 50 science per turn goes to 66. Yes. There's Divine Right. We finally got our next government. It's a miracle. Yes to monarchy. Thank you very much. You know what? I wouldn't mind retainers. I think limes is a good idea. I would like Republican legacy. See if we can't push our cities into happy. And we need scripture. So unfortunately, land surveyors has to say goodbye. It might be nice, actually. Might be nice to get a cultural alliance with Alexander if I could just get him to like me. Oh, he's only at -3. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is my chance. Come on, take it, take it. Oh, really? Never, never, Alex. You would never accept it. Let's see if we can't bribe him a bit. That's a lot of iron. Let's see. Will that give him Nice plus 10. Let's see. Give gift. It gave me one more. Now I'm at -2 instead of -3. So the max you can get from favorable trade deals to them is 10. Ladies and gentlemen, we've done it. Alexander's neutral, and he's actually +8. Now we go Cultural Alliance. Oh, beautiful. Amenities are so incredibly useful. Pagodas would be good too for the extra Diplo favor if that's what I'm going for. You know, I pick stupas all the time. We're gonna go pagodas. It's Gilga Bro of all people. Oh, that works out perfectly. Aid request. Yeah, nobody's giving anything. 2 Diplo victory points for me. Ready for this? Boom. There's my idea for national parks I'm going to put. And preserves and all the good stuff. Scripture is amazing. This is not just 44 faith that it's giving me. It's also giving me 44 production, which is absolutely insane. Ladies and gentlemen, look how bright the screen has gotten. And that can only mean one thing. It's a heroic age. Pixel Chronis, amazing. About to settle a lot of Tundra cities. Starting with 4 pops going to be crazy. Reform the coinage would be very nice. I'm not going to be denouncing anybody. I'm not going to be going to war. But the 15% production toward military units could help producing my mounties in order to put down all these national parks. So that's what we're going to do. So this whole tundra area down here that I want to settle, it's Australia. It's not Pangaea. My capital's on Pangaea. So this is all a different continent. And I would imagine, yeah, this is all different too. So we're going to have some nice, tasty 4-pop cities. Not only that, but next turn he'll have 5 movement. All of my embark units will get 2 extra movement, which is absolutely crazy. We can go ahead and slap down this first city, and I've already got a rough outline of where I want to put everything. I know it's kind of a little bit ridiculous, but it'll be fine. Boom, and there we go. Here's city number 10. Bam. Hey, this drives me crazy when the AI does this. They send apostles to your land and try to convert your cities. You kill those apostles, and upon killing them, it spreads your religion everywhere, and it happens to convert one of their cities, and then they freak out and they're like, hey, stop converting my cities. And you're like, dude, what? What? You are converting my cities. What are we talking about here? There's steam power, 2 more movement for my embarked units. That'll be super nice for getting my settlers around. And now I think we just beeline field cannons to fight off these barbs. Oh my gosh, I swear! I was about to clear this barb camp and a ranger spawns in it. Go away. Another governor title. We are going forestry management. Here's city number 12. It immediately has 4 pop, baby. City number 13. I'm now finally tied for the most cities. There's Mausoleum, baby. This is 1 culture, 1 science, 1 faith, and all coast tiles for the city. I don't have any of those in this city. I only have lake tiles, but great engineers get an additional charge, which is what I most care about. I haven't been earning a lot of great engineers this game. I only have the 1 industrial zone, but I do care a lot about the wonder building engineers, which I have 1 already. I have Brunicelli. Next up, I'm going to get Eiffel when he's available, and then later on, hopefully Shaw as well. Find myself a couple great works of writing here since I got such a slow start on the tourism and don't have any of my own. And we're starting to get our Peter squares pretty much everywhere. City number 14. Boom. 1 food, 1 production, and 1 culture to all Tundra tiles in the city. That is going to be absolutely crazy for this city. On top of that, I believe it has a couple of relic slots, but yeah, here you go. Oh, look at that. All these juicy Tundra tiles. I unlocked my ice hockey rinks with colonialism, and now I can start slapping them down. The hard part is just finding places to put them in between all of the national parks that I'm building. Boom, there's the first one. 4 air score, 6 culture. Once we get professional sports, which is a ways away, then they'll have 2 food and 2 production on them as well, which is insane. And of course, once we get flight, they'll all get tourism equal to their culture output, which is pretty cool. And don't forget amenity, 1 amenity, which is why I'm starting to build them, because my cities are getting unhappy now that I'm getting a whole bunch of huge cities. Alexander was trying to settle my city. This is my land. City number 15. Oh yeah, Sprawling Empire and Golden Age secured. It's conservation, baby. We did it. We've got naturalists, and more importantly, we've got mounties, and we can plant woods. Check this out. Naturalists cost 600 right off the bat. Haven't bought any. And as we know, their price increases as you buy more of them. And they only put down 1 national park. Mounties put down 2, and they can fight, and they only cost 580. They do cost 3 gold maintenance, But once each one has placed down both their national parks, then I'll core it up with another one that's placed down all of its parks, and then eventually army it up, so that'll just help me save on maintenance. First national park, baby! Here we go. Not only will this start giving me a lot more tourism, but as I get tourism, I'll also get more Diplo favor, because don't forget, I get 1 Diplo favor for every 100 tourism per turn. And then on top of that, it also gives amenities. It gives 2 amenities to the city that it's in, and then it gives 1 amenity to, I believe, the 4 closest cities. Yeah, 4 closest cities get 1 amenity. So that's going to be a lot of amenities once I get all these placed down. And we are going to get all of our cities to ecstatic eventually. There we go. National Park number 2. Oh, yeah. Also, I did notice Alexander is going to space. That's not good. He's already got satellites. He doesn't have nanotech or smart materials, so I'm not at all worried yet. And the fact that I'm right next to him is actually quite helpful, because if I need to, if I really, 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 really needed to later, I could just, declare war on him and bomb his spaceports and stuff. But that's like if he's about to finish the exoplanet. Otherwise, I'm not too worried about it. Oh, see, this is the best thing. My Mountie, I created him to build a national park. Then a freaking barbed line infantry shows up, so I can just fight him off real quick. +5 combat strength when fighting within 2 tiles of a national park. Additional +5 when fighting within 2 tiles of a national park you own. So if I highlight over here, there's the +5 for within 2 tiles of a national park. And then there's the +5 for being one that I own. Oh, who would have thought? Who would have thought that would ever come in handy? Pro tip, if you're trying to chop something, if you've got a resource that you're not working anyway, you may as well chop it before you put the national park, because if you wait until the national park is down, you won't be able to chop it. The reason I'm chopping that is because now I can plant woods there, and woods you can plant after something becomes a national park, so you don't have to worry about that. But you just can't remove anything, and that includes artifacts, which is honestly super annoying. City number 17. Well, bam. By the way, I've never really tried this, but I just found out. Once you've built a national park, so you know how all 4 tiles have to be in the same city? Once you've built a national park, you can swap the tiles. That's what I just did with this tile. This tile belonged to this city, and I was like, oh, they can't even work it, and it's a good tile, so I swapped it into Kingston, and the national park remains. City number 18. Okay, now that we've got flight, the next major milestones for us are computers for +25% tourism across the empire. So honestly, I think we'll just go straight for that. 40 results when I search for this. Obviously, each one has 4 tiles, so I have 10 national parks at this point. I totally should have done this forever ago, but I was just so focused on getting my national parks and stuff that I forgot I needed to actually convert these cities to my religion for them to get the production bonus. Check this out. We got 22 production per turn. Ready, 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 ready? Are you ready? Make that 33. Oh, yeah. I'm now starting to build some broadcast centers here and there, so I am going to go ahead and make sure I have 6 envoys in both Kagwana and Rapa Nui. Boom, 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 just to make sure that we get the full effect of all the culture. Here is my 17th national park, 462 tourism per turn. Still got a long way to go, but we are definitely making some good progress here. I cannot even tell you how effective this Mountie strategy is. It's crazy. It's so good. 580 faith. I'm getting almost 1 per turn, which means 2 national parks per turn, basically. And it's just, compared to the naturalist, 600 faith, dude. Oh, and it only puts down 1, and then it goes up every single time. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, Mounties are just, they're amazing. They are so amazing for tourism. Also, I don't think I mentioned this, but every single one of my cities is ecstatic, thanks to all these national parks and the ice hockey rinks. I can also produce Mounties pretty quickly here, which is kind of sweet, so I'm just starting to spam them out of this city, and I can just send them up north to build my national parks. City number 21, by the way. It'd be fun if there were policy cards that worked with preserves, and or national parks, like, something that gives appeal to tiles, or something that gives, I don't know, extra yields on tiles next to preserves or something. I don't know. I just feel like that would be fun. 100 results. That means I have exactly 25 national parks going on right now. Got my own great writer for the first time. Yay. I've been buying great works of writing, by the way. So I've got all my slots filled right now, but I am planning on building a whole lot more theater squares. Now that we have professional sports, yeah. Look at that. Look at those ice hockey rinks. Also, look how cool they look. Let me just turn off the yields real quick for you. Look at that, and it's got a little Zamboni driving around. Oh, this is honestly probably my new favorite improvement in the game. Not even just yields-wise, although the yields are great, but just it literally has a Zamboni. Like, you can't you can't beat that. Like, Zamboni trumps everything. So cool, and it's got the big old jumbotron and all the fans in the stadium. Oh, so cool. Not to mention it's 3 food, 3 production, and 6 culture on this one. I mean, the ice hockey rink itself only gives 2 food, 2 production, but then it is giving the 6 culture. Boom, another national park, and I can't even tell you. I know I've said how good these Mounties are. Absolutely insane. But not only that, but this ability right here reduces purchase cost of tiles in these terrain types by 50%. It is helping so much in putting down all these national parks in brand new cities. Like, I'm having to buy so many tiles, and it just, oh, so much cheaper. 82 gold, 100 on the second ring, 125 on the third. Oh, hey, my culture's dominant over Samaria. Yes, we're starting to make some progress, and I'm actually in first place on the cultural victory now. Oh, by the way, we are over 1,000 tourism per turn now, which is pretty sweet, and I'm getting 10 Diplo favor per turn from that, which is also pretty nice. Also, I'm kind of doing this search here and there so I can figure out... Oh, duh, I'm standing on one. So I can figure out tiles that don't have woods yet, that need them, just to improve the appeal, because, as you probably know, the tourism from a national park is just the sum of the appeal of all tiles. There it is, environmentalism. That's 25% more tourism across my empire. Holy crap, Alexander is having himself a game. I have worked my way all the way up. I'm at 50 techs. Guitar just 2 ahead of me. And all of a sudden, boom, Macedon is on 64 and 556 science per turn. I vote for myself. Make sure we have more than 303. There we go. Ultra bombs. AI doesn't usually put a lot into that. And then this one, unless they could probably put anything through. I would love to be able to disrupt rocketry. In case Alexander starts getting the exoplanet or something. And booyah! We got culture bombs, 2 levels higher in disrupt rocketry, and I won the Diplo victory resolution. And that puts me at 17 points. Excellent. Now, Statue of Liberty will be done in 3 turns, and I shall win the game. In fact, old growth. Yeah, you know what? Buy myself a builder here. So flooded tiles does not increase the amount of movement you have. But if there's a road or a railroad on it, then that road or railroad no longer works, and it just defaults back to whatever the movement cost of the tile itself is, which in this case is 1. All right, here's how we're doing on culture victory. We are going to win a Diplo victory here pretty soon, but just wanted to show you this. We're now getting more than 1 tourist per turn from Macedon, and more than 1 from every single, like 1.5 from every person almost, maybe like 1.25, maybe 1.33-ish from each person every turn. Yeah, we should be making progress. He's getting 4.5 per turn. I'm getting probably like 9-ish per turn. So we are gaining on him, definitely. So that's good. And it's about to get way, 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 way more once I get this card. But there you go. Turn 241. Diplomatic victory for Canada. I was on my way. Yeah, it says 65 turns. And I'm still building a couple more national parks I need to put down. I would have gotten Alto and Eiffel Tower if I really, needed to push for the culture victory. I've got a ton of slots for great works that I could fill up, and I will be filling up soon, seeing as how I'm getting 52 musician points per turn. Yeah, we definitely would have won eventually, and Alexander still, despite the fact that he had an absolutely amazing game, he was too stupid to pick up nanotech or smart materials. That's okay. Here we go. Game over. Statue of Liberty. Actually, I think it might make it roll over to the next turn. But there you go. 4 Diplo victory points. There you have it. Diplo victory as Canada. Nobody's surprised. And I was also going for a culture victory, and nobody would have been surprised about that either. But there you go. Here's the final map review. Got a few more where I wanted to build, which I'm now not going to be able to because of stupid Eiffel Tower got stolen. But I wasn't going to keep playing anyway. I already won. I had a few more down here, but this whole area... 2 more. I had 2 more I wanted to build here. And this whole area got totally sorted out. Got some pretty decent yields here around my preserves. Once again, I have probably kept talking too long after the game was over, so thank you so very, very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and leave a comment. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Civ 6 videos like this. I'm Ketonius GG, and as for myself and Alias, it's been a hoot. Bye-bye now.